So it was around the year 2015, 2014, either 2014 or 2015. I was talking to this boy. I'm not gonna say his name because he don't need no clout. I was talking to this boy, and was I still in high school? I think I was about to finish high school. Something around that timeline. I met this boy at this after school program called The Door. If you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. I met this boy. We started speaking, we were talking. But looking back at it now, I would say, like, did we really date, or like we were really talking? But you know, at the time when you talk to somebody back in the day, it was like that was your man. I don't know, it was like that weird high school phase or whatever. So we were talking or whatever the case may be. We were like really like vibing out or whatever. We already was started having problems. The first problem that we had is that, you know, back in the day, like if you was somebody's cover photo, it was a problem. Now, my thing is, I didn't mind the person putting the boy at the time that I was talking to as their cover photo. At the time, it was petty, but when it happened, it was like, look, like, whatever case may be or whatever, like, this is what it is. Like, I don't really care. My thing was that every time that I asked him something, it was like, it always had to be like a passive aggressiveness type of attitude. You know what I mean? So me being me, I'm just like, nah, like, why are you just so aggy? Like, why is it always just an issue? And, you know, he'll just be like, oh, you know, you always dragging things out. Like, y'all, he tried to make me be insecure so bad. Like, it was so, like, a mental abuse. Not physical abuse, because I will beat him up. But it was, like, mental abuse. Like, he would really try to make it seem like I was crazy, or if I was, like, bugging. Like, he just really was, like, on 10 with things. So, my thing is, I just felt like at the time I was still in high school. My body wasn't really fully developed like how it is now. I just felt like he was just like, oh, you know, it's mad other pretty girls in the world. You should be honored that I'm talking to you. Like, honored? Honored, nigga, honored? No, you should be honored that you're talking to me, that I'm giving you the time of day. So, like, we had gotten into an argument about that, and I left it alone. Y'all, it gets better. Why? A mutual person of ours or whatever, I was cool with them, and we had went to their house. Not me and a boy, but me and like a couple of other people went to their house. So we end up going to the house or whatever, and I don't know how the boy at the time name came up, but it did come up. So at the time, everybody knew that me and this boy was talking. Let's be clear. Everybody at this time knew that me and the boy was talking. They knew that, like, we were, like, dating and stuff like that or whatever. Like, everybody already knew that. Mind you, he never went to my school. I met this boy at some after school thing. So, keep in mind that I don't know what he was doing in school. You feel me? I didn't even go to school in Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. I didn't go to school in Brooklyn. I went to school in Harlem. If you know that, I always said I live in Brooklyn, but I went to high school in Harlem. So, I don't know what he was doing. I was a city girl. I was like a Soho girl. I wasn't really in Brooklyn like that. Like, I'm from Brooklyn, but like when I got to high school, I wasn't in Brooklyn like that. Like, I would be in the city. I had friends in Harlem. I had friends in Queens and the Bronx. Like, I wasn't really in Brooklyn like that. Like, all my Brooklyn friends, I had Brooklyn friends, but like they were like in Brooklyn schools, so they were doing their own thing. I was, you know, out and about in Harlem. I'm not even from Harlem, you know what I mean? I was in the city and stuff like that or whatever. So she had asked me, I'm like, yeah, like me and him talk whatever. She like, oh, okay, y'all cute, y'all cute. I didn't pay no mind, y'all. 2 weeks later, this bitch posts that she with him. Hold up, wait a minute. Why you with my man? How you with my man, sis? You just asked me, was I talking to him? So basically you was asking me if I talked to him so you could basically talk to him. That's basically what she was trying to do. And I don't respect bitches like that. Like, you should just been a straightforward bitch. Like, look, like, I talk to your man, whatever case may be, whatever, like, you know, your man not really your man or whatever, like, me and him talk. You know what I mean? Like, give me a heads up. Don't do no shicey shit and we at a mutual friend of ours place and you ask me if I talk to him because his name gets brought up and I'm telling you, yeah, I talk to him, I date him or whatever, you knew that already. So if you was a real ass bitch, you should have said it from right there, because I would have been a real bitch. Like, look, your man talking to me, whatever. Why you with my man like you trying to stun me? So me and this bitch going back and forth on Facebook. This is when I had Facebook. I don't have Facebook no more. Like, y'all, I had to delete that because Facebook is toxic. So we going back and forth on Facebook, back and forth on Facebook. I'm like, bitch, like when I see you, da da da, like it's up or whatever. Now I wasn't fighting for him. Let's be clear. I wasn't fighting for him. I was just basically like, I want to fight because you like try to sun me. And I hate when people like feel like they could try to sun me, because baby, I'm the master of sunning. I'm a Virgo. Let's keep that clear. I am a Virgo. You do something shiesty to us, we're gonna get you back. So whether it was put my heels on her or not, like whatever it is, like friendships and all, you do something funny to me, I'm gonna always get you back. But that was the petty me, that was the high school me, y'all, so please don't judge me. So whatever he's whatever, me and her going back and forth, my man started arguing with me, talking about, oh, you delusional. I'm y'all. What killed me though is that I was with him like 2 days before that picture came out, right? Before the picture came out, before all that happened, I was with him 2 days before she put that picture up. Why are you going at me crazy? Talking about I'm delusional, all this. No. We gonna pause that right there. One thing about Tiara West is, bitch, I'm far from delusional. Do you see how I look? Sweetie, I can never be delusional. No cocky shit, but I'm a baddie. Period. With or without makeup, with or without a lash, with or without long hair or not, I am a baddie. God blessed me, and I thank my parents because God blessed me. Okay? And the power to the hormones. Because at the end of the day, I'm a baddie. You can't tell me I'm not. You could try to break me down and be like, oh, you alright, you not that pretty, but that's because when people try to do that, they have their own insecurities. I don't look to please nobody. I look to please myself. I can't please everybody in the world, but one thing about me, my confidence level is all the way up, and I'm not letting nobody take that away from me, and that's on period. So like I said, sweetheart, insecure about what and delusional about what, sweetheart, you weren't even that cute. And let's be clear, and that's why I had to bomb his ass on Facebook. Like, you ugly ass nigga, you are the most ugly. Out of all the boys I ever talked to or dated, he still to this day is the ugliest. And I am 23 now, so I have spoken to a lot of boys. You are the ugliest one, still to this day. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you bum ass nigga, you want to sit up here and try to, mind you, he on her side, y'all, like really like violating me. Like, violating me, calling me on my name, like really violating me, y'all. And you know the heist, like, you know, like the young me, like I was over it. I was sad. Yes, I was sad because, like, you know, like that was my man. Like, and you on this bitch side. So not only am I now the side chick because she's talking about that you're her boyfriend. This is crazy, right? Like, keep that in mind. I am officially the side bitch now. After all this time, I thought I was the main bitch. I find out I'm the side bitch, and now I'm getting yelled at by a bitch that I thought was a side bitch, and my man. That's supposed to be my man. So y'all, how y'all thought I felt? Like, I was gagging, like, wait a minute, like, hold on. Plot twist, right? That is a crazy ass plot twist. Like, you would think that I would, you know, like, oh girl, I fought the side chick or whatever. No, I was the side chick. I didn't even know that. You in a whole other relationship? What? I'm delusional. We never talked. We never kissed. We never did none of that, y'all. I'm like, wow. You denying kissing me? You deny talking to a bitch like me? But you want not deny that bitch? Y'all, I don't, like, still to this day, I never understood that. Like, I got over it, you know what I mean? Like, I've been got over that. This is why I don't settle for people that's not my standards. Because when you settle for things and you think that it'll be different, and you know, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's different because, you know, it's not something that you're used to. No. Always stick to whatever standards you have in a man, stick to that. Because when you go out of it, you get shit like that. Because ain't no way you gonna tell me you gonna pick some ugly ass bitch over a bitch like me and gonna say I'm delusional. What? Where we do that at? Where do we do that at? That you have the nerve to sit up here and tell me to my face. Matter of fact, no. You didn't even say it to my face. You said it on Facebook. Let's be clear. If you said that in my face, I would have smacked the shit out of him. I don't like talking about people, but I'm sorry. She don't look no way better than me. And that's not me being cocky. That's just on some real life shit. And I just don't understand still to this day. Like, I am the side chick. And I'm getting penalized because I didn't know what was going on. Mind you, I just saw this bitch 2 weeks ago. She asked me if I talked to you. That was the weird shit about it. And I said, yes, so why you just didn't say right there, like, oh, bitch, that's my man. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we could have fought it out, or maybe we could have just, you know, like, trapped this nigga together. You know what I mean? But, like, she really was like, oh, you bum ass bitch. Mind you, I don't even know this bitch. I met that bitch one time. I met her one time, y'all. Like, what are you talking about? Then this nigga making up lies and shit. Like, he was making up mad shit. Like, just mad shit. Like, just shit that didn't even make sense. Like my bitches knew, and you know, people that know me knew, but like, he was really broadcasting from Facebook, you know what I mean? And people was entertaining it. Like, he was trying to get his cousins to fight me. It was really big. Like, I was like, oh my God. Y'all, then it gets better, right? I end up seeing a girl maybe like 2 weeks after that whole exchange on Facebook. Y'all, while we fought and I got jumped, me and my friend were at an event. And I end up seeing her, y'all. I end up seeing her. And, you know, she tried to come to me like, oh, we need to talk. Woman, I don't want to talk to you. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. But this is not the time and place for it. That's what I told her. I said, this is not the time and place, but, you know, I do want to fight you. We get outside. She's still talking. She's still talking. So me and her going back, because now I'm mad. Now I'm irritated because I just said, girl, we not fighting tonight. I didn't say I was gonna fight you on site. I just said, like, you know, bitch, like, I will fuck you up. Like, I didn't say like, oh, bitch, like, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up. I just said, like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up because you try to play in my face. That's what I said. And then you was making up lies with this bum ass nigga. Bitch, I ain't say I was gonna fight you right then and there. And I didn't even know Shorty was gonna be at that event. That was the thing about it too. Like, who invited her to the event? And we outside, we arguing over the I'm like, look, bitch, I'm not fighting you tonight. I look too cute, bitch. Like, I'ma see you when I see you type shit. Like, I'm not fighting you tonight. I look too pretty. You know how you look too pretty? Like, I looked it too cute that night. I just had got my nails done, y'all. I just got my hair done that day. And I'm like, nah, I'm not fighting her tonight because I just got my hair done. You know how you just get your hair freshly done? Like, I ain't trying to fight. So we going back and forth, whatever. I left it alone. I woke up the block. This bitch sneaks me. She sneaks me, y'all. Like, she really wanna, I don't understand why you wanna fight me so bad, girl. You wanna fight me so bad. So she snuck me. Like, me, like, that one-on-one battle, like, yeah. Because even she said it. Like, nah, I'm not even gonna front. And I'm not gonna front too, bitch. You should never snuck me. Because God made me do what I did, bitch. So we end up fighting or whatever. Next thing you know, we on the floor. I start feeling different hands and feet. Well, hold on. Who's all these people? Like, what's going on? So now me and my friends is the only two and everybody else fighting us. All over this one bum ass nigga from Brooklyn. If this ain't no crazy shit, I don't know what is. Like, where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Like, how you become the main bitch, you end up being a side bitch. Not a main bitch, supposedly, that was supposed to be the side bitch fighting you. Your boyfriend at the time going against you, going with her. And then you get jumped and the boyfriend not even there. But that's not the point. The point is I said, girl, I ain't want to fight right now. Like, I look too pretty. And you took me being pretty as in thinking that if you was to hit me that I wasn't going to hit you back. I didn't say that. I said I wasn't going to throw the first punch and I wasn't going to hit you. That is what I said. But I ain't say nothing about you hit me. Don't get that confused. I'm very pretty, and you know, so you know, I understand, but you know, you could just ask for tips. You didn't have to sneak me. This happened in 2015. I ended up seeing a girl last year at a cookout. She tried to get in contact with me to 2017 after her and the boy broke up because he cheated on her. So you did all that and you still got cheated on, girl. You still got cheated on, sis. So instead of us fighting, we could have been doing damage together. You know what I mean? Like, you know, high school and stuff like that or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we was young, we was dumb or whatever. But she ended up getting cheated on. So I think she fought him. It was a big thing. But she tried to get in contact with my best friend. Not the one, like, my boy best friend. She tried to get in contact with him. Like, oh, you know, tell her I'm sorry for everything. You know, I apologize for that or whatever. You snuck me, girl. I would never have respect for you. Like, I mean, like, you didn't beat me up, so I'm not mad about that. But it's just a simple fact of, like, I would never respect you. Like, we could never be friends. I can't be friends with somebody that I fought. And I think that goes for a lot of people that I have fought that be trying to be my friend. Like, I can't be friends with a bitch that I fought. We don't have to fight again. Don't get me wrong, because you didn't beat me up. Because if you beat me up, we would have had to fight again. My thing is just like, you initiated the fight, you snuck me. So it's just like, I mean, like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I mean, she said sorry or whatever, but like, I would never be friends with her. Like, no. So when he saw me, I'm just like, all right, I don't give a fuck or whatever. But then I had recently seen her last year at a cookout, like, in person. How did she get invited to all these events? Who the fuck is inviting her to these events, y'all? Like, I just don't understand, like, why I keep running into this bitch. Like, I don't understand. But I didn't see her since 2015. So to see her last year, like, girl, it was a whole pandemic and shit. That was so long ago. I'm like, nah, I'm just leave it alone. She looked at me, I looked at her. That was it. She didn't say nothing. I don't know, it's because this time I was with mad bitches. So I guess she felt like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Because, you know, I could have been shiesty and, no. Got you back, sis, what you did to me and my girlfriend. But y'all ain't beat us really up. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't beat us up. Y'all just jumped us, if that makes sense. I could have been petty and been like, look, it's been a couple of years. Just go over there and do her in. But I didn't. Because, you know, I was mostly with boys and girls. So that really would have been like OD. That would have been OD. And we older now. I'm a whole adult. Like, we fought when I was like, what, 16, 15 years old, 15, 16. I'm 23 now. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I look at life differently now. Like, I forgive you, but I would never forget. If you get what I mean. Like, we see each other. Y'all, and then it gets better. I see the boy that name. I see the boy at the same cookout, y'all. Like, I feel like God was really trying to test me. Like, God was really trying to test to see if I really changed as a person. That's how I took it. Because why am I seeing all these people that I don't like? Why am I seeing all these people? Like, oh, you look good, I can't get your number. Because, you know, I blocked someone every day. I blocked his number, I blocked him on Instagram, everything. He's like, oh, we can't be friends. We would never be friends. We will never be friends. I don't want to speak to you. You said I was delusional. Why would you want to be friends with somebody that's delusional? Like, that don't make sense to me. I would never give you my number. He was just like, I was just being mad nonchalant. I would never give you my number. He like, oh, like, that's fucked up or whatever. Like, you need to unblock me. Like, I never had nothing to do with that. Like, I just want to be friends. I just want to be cool. Baby, maybe you're delusional, but last time I checked, we fought over you. You never get the chance to be next to me ever again. Are you dumb? Like, nah. Yes, y'all. So I ended up seeing both of them in the same night. And I really feel like that was God being like, let's see if you really change as a person, Ciara. Because I could have really turned up. You know what I mean? Because I didn't see him. The last time I saw him was like 2018. And I seen him at a bar in the summertime. And he was trying to like tell like my friends to like be like, oh, tell her I'm sorry, whatever. Like, he was with somebody. He was with some bitch. She was ugly. Like, I just don't understand, like, if you had me, when I was 15, I looked at it like this. You know what I mean? I was always a bad bitch. I just got a little bit, you know, more thick and stuff like that or whatever, you know. I was always a baddie. So, it's just like, you missed out. And I'm glad you missed out because what I'm manifesting in my life and where I see myself before the end of this year going into next year, I'm gonna be that bitch. And I mean, and I'm saying that now, I'm gonna be that bitch. I'm going to be exactly where I want to be on YouTube. I'm going to be exactly where I want to be in my career. And I'm shitting on all these bitches. All these bitches that try to break my little pretty face. And that try to talk to these bum ass niggas that I would never speak to ever again. And that's never on my new standards. So, you know, sometimes God puts you through certain situations for you to overcome. And I overcame that, y'all.